What is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy. Last video of the night. I am going live tonight, 9 p.m. Well, 9:45 Eastern Time on the Shaky Vibe podcast, and we're gonna be there. Merry Christmas, everybody! I told you it's gonna be wearing sweaters, man. I love me a good Christmas sweater. But we are going live tonight. We're gonna have a conversation with my man Clip Monster. We're gonna listen to his new song Legion, and we're gonna talk about the rap competition that I'm hosting. It's gonna be fun. Just join. The link is gonna be down below along with this. Shout out to Jennifer. Jennifer always with the informative Elvis videos. I like that. And this is history right here. Bill Medley from The Righteous Brother, as remembered by, Elvis as remembered by Bill Medley from The Righteous Brother. I can't wait to get into this. I heard there was going to be some stories or something like that. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Federico, cut the beat. As you can tell, I am in a Christmas mood like crazy. I love it. And I like doing these Elvis videos too, because not only are we having fun watching these, but we're also, I'm getting information myself of stories of Elvis and stuff like that I can pass down the information. So it's a win-win for me. Elvis Presley, Bill Medley, it is on you. Let's go.
I was recording in Memphis, and it must have been about 68 or 69. I wasn't with the Righteous Brothers at the time, and I'd record during the day with Chips Moman, and one of Elvis's guys would come and get me, and at night and take me to Graceland, and it was just great. So we'd hang out and have dinner and this and that. And one night and this is my one really claim to fame. He said, tonight we're going to go to the movie show. And all the stories you heard that he would rent the theater, well, that was the truth. You just rent the theater, so it was just us. Well, him and the boys, you know.
Because imagine if he did it. That's what you have to do in order for you to be, if you're a megastar like Elvis was. You have to rent out a theater just to watch a movie with your friends. That's crazy. That is a crazy way of living, man. Build one in your house. Did they have that technology back then? I don't think they must have had that. Well, projectors existed. They had it in schools back then, didn't they? I'm over here trying to figure out how to save money. It's informative. Get a projector. Put it in the side of your house. Get one of those, like, blow-up couches of air. Just put it right in front of it. Invite the neighbors. Don't put no fire pit next to it, because that couch won't last.
You just rent the theater, so it was just us. Well, him and the boys, you know, the Memphis guys. And so we walk outside to go to the theater, and there's Elvis's limo. So Elvis said, Bill, you know, you get in the back. Actually, he said, you know, man, I just want, and I thought that meant get in the back seat. So I got in the back seat.
Yeah, that was a pretty good impression. I don't know, baby. I don't know. He sounded a little bit like Elvis right there. Hold on, Bill.
And I thought that meant get in the back seat. So I got in the back seat. Elvis and Priscilla got in the front seat, and we're going down the driveway at Graceland, and Elvis is driving. And we go and we get down to the gate where there was always about 200 screaming people.
Wow. And
the gate opens, and here comes Elvis's limo, and we go through the gate, and not one person looked in the front seat.
Wow.
Everybody looked in the back, and here I am. And
that's crazy. Nobody, they would have never expected Elvis to be in that driver's seat. He's in the back. He's in the back. He's got to be in the back. Elvis likes playing games like that, man. Elvis having fun. That's amazing. My man Bill in the back. Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, man, that's crazy.
Everybody looked in the back, and here I am. And I've never seen so many disappointed people in my life. But that was the first time.
Okay, he said it was before he was in the Righteous Brothers? When he started off the story, was that before or after? Because I would think that he would be like uber famous at that point, right? Or did Elvis come before they did? Who came first? The Elvis or the dudes? No, Elvis was first, right? Elvis was first, and then the Righteous Brothers came along. So this was probably way before they even made it. Oh, so he knew Elvis back in the day.
People in my life. But that was the first time, you know, like really kind of hanging out and spending some great time. And then when I was at the Sands Hotel by myself, and this was before I started in Vegas. And Elvis in those days was really kind of the Howard Hughes of rock and roll. Nobody ever saw him. He wasn't doing shows. He was just hung up doing all those movies. I used to do a thing in my show where I would do a thing about Elvis. I just won't tell you, man. And I never understood a word he was saying. And his boys beat me on it. And so I'm at the Sands Hotel. I'd understand this is like in '68, you know.
Because Elvis had that Tennessee swag, that Memphis swag. He had a strong accent. I've heard that when in the interviews and stuff that I've seen, he had that strong accent. And sometimes when he gets a little excited, he'll be like, oh, thank you very much. And he starts doing that type of stuff, then his legs start shaking and you don't know what's going to happen.
Vegas was a whole different deal. And Maynard D is about 80 years old, and he brings me a note about 10 minutes after I'd done this Elvis thing, and the note says, he's here. I said, well, who's here? I said, because Elvis is never anywhere. I said, I suppose Elvis Presley's here. And from the back of the room, Elvis jumps up and starts singing something. You know I can be fine. And the lights went up, and the place went, without exaggeration, went up. It took me about 20 minutes just to get him back.
Golly, Bill, don't ever invite Elvis nowhere, man. Elvis go in here trying to cock block. Elvis, why you do that to my man Bill, man? My man Elvis said, I'm gonna sing right now real quick. I'm gonna do a little good 20-minute concert. And I wanna see whether you guys like it or not. Elvis is a dick, man. Like, why'd you do that to Bill, man? Golly.
Went up. It took me about 20 minutes just to get him back. And so a couple of times he came into Vegas to see me. Then when he opened at the International, I had finished up my run in Vegas at the Sands Hotel, and I ended up over where Elvis was, and I always thought that Elvis probably said, "Listen, I want Medley here," because every time he was here, oddly enough, I was in the lounge. I was there, and I went there. I was there like 2 years, and I had to redo my deal, and they said, you can be here as long as you want. You can do anything you want. So
you see, that's the crazy part. To get a residency in Vegas was like the singers, like that was it. That was the end game right there. That was the cream of the crop, because they're paying you to live in Vegas and perform in their hotel on a contractual purpose. That's what a singer's motivation was. I need to get there, because then you're set. You can have, as long as you have control of your art. Like, it can't be, I don't even want to get into it, but you can
do anything you want. So, and one night, because Elvis would go on at 8, I'd go on at 10, Elvis would go on at 12, and I'd go on at 2. And I'm doing my 10 o'clock show, and Elvis was walking walking, back through the kitchens and the stuff, and he walks past my showroom in the back, and I'm doing Love and Feelin', and he used to do Love and Feelin' in his show, and he stops the guys and he says, "Hey, Bill's doing my song, man." So they come in the back door, and I'm on stage, and when you're on stage, it's like you're in your living room at night, and if somebody walks in, it's really kind of startling. You know where everybody is, and there's some rustling from the side, and here comes Elvis Presley, and about 4 of his bodyguard, 4 of the Memphis guys, and he just walks by me and hits me on the arm, says, "Hi, Bill," and keeps on going. And I don't know what the bodyguards were. I didn't know if maybe he thought I was going to jump him on stage, but they walk by, and obviously the crowd just wigs out. Now, and I don't say anything, and he just.
That's classic story right there. That's a classic story. Oh my God, Elvis just walks right across there. You know who else did that? Oh my God. 50 Cent. 50 Cent did that, and another rapper named Meek Mills. He was performing, and 50 Cent just goes on stage like he belongs there, and walks right by and says what's up to people and starts, "Hey," and do. 50 Cent did the same thing. But it was like out of that. I believe this was out of love, out of just, they're their same residency in the same hotel, and it's like a neighboring thing. Like, you're my neighbor, I'm gonna mess with you, you're gonna mess with me, and stuff. So it's fun plays back and forth. That's an amazing story. I like that.
Now, and I don't say anything, and he just walks off, and now I'm doing my 2:00 show. And in those days, the town was small enough that everybody in town knew that Elvis Presley walked on stage with Bill Medley. Because at least in one of his books, it said he had never been on stage with another artist or something like that. And so that there was lines to get in my show. Like he's going to do it again. So the show starts, and I'm doing Love and I'm right at the baby, I get down, and here he comes again. And he walks by, hits me, "Hi, Bill," and they all now hit me. And now he had like 8 of his Memphis guys and about 10 of the security guys at the hotel, and they all walk by, "Hi, Bill," and if you love me like you, and I'm trying to do the song, and so finally I get done. The place, people are throwing babies out of windows. They are literally going nuts, because that's what they were, and didn't think they were going to see it. But and so finally it calms down. I just stood there. It was almost a Jack Benny moment, like one of those. Just waited, and they finally calmed down. I said, "Okay, I don't know who he is, but now he's starting to piss me off." And Elvis heard I said that, and he called my dresser. He said, "Bill, I hope I wasn't messing up." I said, "Are you kidding me?" I said, "My next show's at 8 o'clock. Could you be there, please?" And he was a really good guy, and the great thing was that, like, when
that was free promo. If you think about it, that was a little bit of free promo that my man Elvis was giving out. He walk on stage, "I'm gonna make sure your next show is gonna have 10 times more people, brother. I got you." Come on, he was helping you out, brother. Just look at the promotional attributes of that. Just him walking on stage and saying, "Hey, Bill," and punching him in the shoulder and walking off stage. Just that alone will get triple the people to come and watch this show. That's power right there, bro. For entertainment, that's power. Everybody wanted Elvis to even attempt to come to one of their shows. That's dope, man. I like this story.
Good guy, and the great thing was that like when he would be getting ready for his midnight show and I would be sitting in my dressing room, he would call a lot of times and say, Bill, come down to the dressing room. And I would go down, it would be just Elvis and his hairdresser. And he would send all the boys up to get in their positions. And so I would, Elvis and I would sit there, I don't know, probably 40, 50 times, just sit, him and I. So I really got to know Elvis, not, the Elvis Presley. We really had some great one-on-one time, and we were both huge fans of Roy Orbison. Roy Orbison, but Roy Hamilton. And his favorite song was Unchained Melody by Roy Hamilton, not the Righteous Brothers. So I really got to know him really, really well and very comfortable about, just a couple of guys sitting and talking. And one night, this was one of the strangest things that's ever happened to me, is that he says, come on upstage, upstage and watch me go on. I said, okay. So I went and we're backstage in the wings, and that band starts that 2000 thing. Boom, and now the women are screaming, and I'm like, jeez, the emotion and it just got like, it was nuts, and they were starting to fix him up a little bit, make sure it was in, and so I backed away a little bit, about 10 feet, and they're getting him ready, and he, he's looking over me and saying, "You're all right," and boy, and the kid, and it was the first time I saw him from about 12 feet away in the shadows with that band playing that 2000 and the girls screaming. I said, "Holy criminy, that's Elvis Presley." I got so comfortable with him I got so excited I almost went on.
Yeah, I was so like that would be my feelings exactly. Like, you think that this is your man, this is your boy. Hey, yeah, he's my dude, man. We talk, and we give each other information that we need, and we cool, right? And then you see him at work. Hey, come through, man. After this, we'll go get some pizza, son. Come watch me work. And this man just went back and just, it's a different energy, man. It's a different type of energy. All right, Jennifer, this was dope. If you got more of these, I would like to do more of these. And I'm being for real. I'm being 100% with you. I would love to do more of these. I know there's a whole bunch other ones that have been sent to me before. I'm going to get on them. I'm going to find them and I'm going to get on them. I love doing these. So we're probably going to take a break of the music and we're going to start doing a lot of these right here. I still got a couple more donos for Elvis's music, but let's get into these meats and potatoes. I like this. All right, guys, I love you. Like I said, 9:45 p.m. Eastern Time. I am going to go live on the Shaky Vibe podcast. We're going to have my man Clip Monster. He just dropped Legion, and we're going to talk about the rap competition that I'm hosting. So it's going to be fun. I would love to see a lot of you guys there, and I'm going to talk to you guys later. Peace.